You may not want to put your home buying plans into hibernation mode this winter. Hi, Realtor Jeff Rising here. While a lot of people assume spring is the ideal time to buy a house, new data shows that January may actually be the best time of year for budget conscious buyers. Kind of surprising, right? Here's why January deserves a serious look. Number one, prices tend to be lower this time of year. Lending Tree says January is the least expensive month to buy a home, and there's something to that. January has historically offered one of the lowest price per square foot points of the entire year. But spring, that's when demand and prices usually peak. And that's not speculation, it's a well known trend based on years of market data. So, how much less are we talking? Here's a look at the numbers. According to the last full year of data for the typical 1,500 square foot house, buyers who closed on their home in January paid about $23,000 less than compared to those who bought in May. And that general trend typically holds true each year. Now, your number is going to depend on the price, size, and type of home that you're buying, but the trend is clear. For today's buyers, it's meaningful savings, especially when affordability is still tight for so many households. The second thing, fewer buyers and more motivated sellers. And why do buyers typically save in the winter? It's simple. Winter is one of the slowest times in the housing market each year. Both buyers and sellers tend to pull back, thinking it's better to wait until spring. And that means you face less competition, you're less likely to get into a multiple offer scenario, and sellers are more willing to negotiate since there aren't as many buyers. And with fewer buyers in the market, you can take your time browsing. But winter doesn't just thin out the pool of buyers. It also reveals which sellers truly need to sell. Because fewer people are house hunting during the colder months, sellers who really need to move tend to be more open to negotiating. This can include everything from price cuts to covering closing costs, adjusting timelines, and more. It doesn't mean you'll automatically get discounts at every home, but it does mean you're more likely to be taken seriously and given room to negotiate. Should you wait until spring? Here's the real takeaway. When you remove the pressure and frenzy that comes with the busy spring season, it becomes much easier to get the home you want at the price that fits your budget. But if you wait until spring, more buyers will be in the market. So waiting could actually mean you spend more time, and you'd have to deal with more stress. Now, only you can decide the right timing for your life, but don't assume you should wait for warmer weather before you move. Buying in January gives you less competition, potentially lower prices, and more motivated sellers. And those are three perks you're not going to see if you wait until spring. The bottom line is, if you've been thinking about taking the next step, this season might give you more opportunity than you think. Curious what buying in January could look like for you? Send me a message so I can help you take a closer look at your numbers and at the homes that are available in your area.